Welcome back to the fight room. We are live for Wood Warrington 2, and right now coming up is Fawaz and Davis, which a fight I'm actually very intrigued in. I've been curious to see this fight. I think it's a really good level matchup. I don't mean it necessarily will be level, but it's a good level of matchup. I like it. I really do. I'm interested to see what Davis does with someone like Fawaz. And I'm interested to see if Fawaz can lift himself to that level. There's a lot of Eddie Hearn love going on at the minute, isn't there? I've been listening to the broadcast while I was on the way home in an Uber. And I saw Dave Allen's round one knockout, which was quite funny. But yeah, Ben Daly, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. I need to get my scorecard up, don't I? There we go. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm tired, to be honest. I haven't had a day off this week. I was going to take yesterday off, and then the whole Conor Ben thing happened, and I was like, I have to make a video about this. So that dominated yesterday, and then today I've got back-to-back live streams with some reaction videos in the mix as well. So it's going to be another busy day, but no complaints from me. You all know I love this. But I might burn out. That's the only thing. It's fine though. We're building. We've got to do this. Matt Marish, hello, mate. I do think these fights will be good. Mental news, yeah. The Ben thing was so crazy, especially when you see all the old interviews that are coming out. Some stuff that I put in. I didn't actually. I should have added that interview into my video where he's talking about how you know, he's loyal and he knows when his bread's buttered and he wouldn't leave for double the money and all this crazy stuff. It's just like classic, isn't it? Just certain people just talk absolute nonsense. Just lie and manipulate the public to make them you think they're a certain way. Absolute nonsense. And the fact that he's not come out and said anything kind of speaks volumes about what he knows he's done, I suppose. Live with me, watch that. Watching live with me, love that, Bradley. We'll do this one. I'm gonna run downstairs and grab a very quick coffee because I need some caffeine to fire me up for this. But the Dave Allen round one knockout was like a shot of caffeine. Great to see. Probably a top 10 heavyweight now, right? I'm joking. Before you all stop trying to ruin my credibility as an analyst. Didn't watch Sandy Ryan fight, mate. I'm just not that fussed about the female fights. Like sometimes there'll be a big one and you know that they're well matched and they're both top level and then it's fine. But I don't know. It's just not enough depth for me to really care about it. Is Fawaz actually good? Well, obviously he had a good performance against Janae Boston. I think I still scored it for Boston. But I like Fawaz a lot, and I think he's talented. He's very unorthodox fighter. So I'm quite keen to watch him again, actually. Even if he doesn't win, he'll still have a good career now. Joshua says, Turkey wants Ryan to win to set up the Shakur fight for the Ring 8th card in May. Yeah. Well, maybe not. Maybe one of them will fight Conor Ben now on Zuffa. Because, you know, Turkey at the end of the day is the one behind that whole Ben move. So, yeah, it's crazy. 202. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. For a 37-year-old Brit, Fawaz is good, but Davis should still win this, I think. I think that's a fair assessment. The fact he's only had 12 fights, Fawaz, is quite crazy. I enjoy his theatrics and everything, though. He's quite a unique character, and it's a shame he wasn't found earlier, really. But it is what it is. But I also missed Leo Tang. I've never watched Leo Tang fight. He's always so early on these undercards in the UK that I don't think I've started one early enough yet because obviously they start at like 4 a.m. my time or something. So All right. Round one coming up, people. Score it together as we always do. Thanks for the likes on the stream as well, people. That means a lot. Appreciate it. As ever, all donations welcome. If you want to get the fights and watch them with me, click the link in the pinned comment or in the description. I've also got 7% off Barrios Garcia later tonight if you want to use my code Henry7 at checkout and you're new or expired customer. Davis looks a lot bigger, doesn't he? He looks thick. Right, here we go. Round one coming up. And we're right into it tonight, people. Not much warm-up for me. Round one is underway. Let's see what we got here. Fawaz coming out, pouring the jab. Davis exploding forward with his. Nothing landing so far for either. Fawaz blocking with a cross guard almost. I've only watched Fawaz a couple times, so I can't really remember how he boxes too well. But that guard he has is quite interesting. It's like very high and prominent. The body is definitely there if you can occupy with the jab. And as I say that, Davis jabs to the body. And it's straight away, it's Fawaz on the front foot. Davis counters over the top with the right hand there. Just cuffed his face. It's Fawaz on the front foot and Davis on the back foot right away. Fawaz coming forward with that high guard, catching most of the shots at the moment. But they are just jabs. I need the camera angle to change. There we go. Body jab from Fawaz just falls short. Davis, interestingly, he's quite a wide stance when he lunges forward. There's a jab that gets through there from Davis. There will be some counter-punching opportunities for Fawaz, I think, because Davis does seem quite lungy when he goes. Oh, and he catches him with a jab there as Fawaz steps in. Sorry, as Davis steps in. Then a body jab from Fawaz. Yeah, there's a right hand that lands a little bit for Davis there. It's a close opener so far, with almost halfway coming up in round one. Hook to the guard of Fawaz there from Davis. Then a double jab right hand from Davis, all on the guard. At the halfway point, I got Davis slightly up in this round at the minute. There's a nice right hand to the body from Fawaz. There's a 1-2 from Fawaz that's blocked. And then a right hand to the body from Fawaz. The right hand to the body for Fawaz, I think, is going to be a good shot for him on this fight. I like the way Fawaz is boxing so far, though. This is a close opening round. I've got it dead level right now, off with a minute to go. Oh, there's a southpaw backhand that lands for Davis to the head. That was a good shot from him there. Because Fawaz's guard is very high, I think you've got to do something with the guard first. So maybe jab the guard, then go to the body, or throw a combination to the guard and then go low. I think I also have seen a couple shots get through the guard from Davis so far on the second phase. So there's a right to the body for Fawaz. Oh, there's a backhand for Davis that just catches Fawaz, but it wasn't particularly clean. Fawaz took a step backwards. Oh, there's a right hook from Davis that lands as he steps in. That was in the southpaw stance, then he switches back to orthodox. I like the way Davis is switching at the minute. It's kind of catching Fawaz out a little bit. Fawaz takes a little walk around him. It's Davis round for me. There's a couple of nice hooks in there. And then there's a shot to the body as well. Orthodox jab. Body jab from Fawaz just missing. A right hand from Fawaz. That was nice, but I think it was partially blocked. Davis opening round for me. There was a particular nice hook he landed that I thought was good. So, yeah, round 1 to Ishmael Davis. Oh. Josh Byfield's got a 1-0 Davis. Ben Daly 1-0 Davis. Martin 1-0 Davis. 202 Davis. Lol, there's an ad for Atalma Franklin, and they called Jermaine Franklin elite in the ad. How? What are you talking about? Jermaine Franklin's not elite. Crazy. Sometimes I think these ads are scripted by people that don't actually watch the fights. And they're like, what words can we use to sell a fight? It's going to be a great fight. I'm buying it either way, but he's not elite. Round 2. Double orthodox jab from Davis to start the round. There's a 3-punch combo, but Fawaz makes it all miss. Then he postures. It's very Chris Eubank Sr.-esque. "202 says, how else can we hyper fight without saying they're elite? Double jab from Davis. Yeah, I don't know, mate. We have to come up with some actual words. Crazy. Get the thesaurus out. You can say he's fought elite fighters. Just about. Body jab from Fawaz. I feel like Fawaz has started the round a little bit more defensively responsible. He's sort of taking a bit more of a lunge backwards to stop Davis' shots from landing. Davis just threw a right hand. I didn't think it landed. I thought he'd blocked it Fawaz, but the reaction kind of said otherwise. It's a bit confusing. There's a jab from Davis from southpaw. I think Fawaz is having a hard time with the switching. He is struggling to read the lead hand. The backhand from the southpaw stance comes in for Davis. Just kind of cuffs him to the side of the head. There's a jab to the guard from Davis. Fawaz is getting him to where he wants him, and then he's not letting his hands go. I think he needs to put some combinations together when he gets to that position. Start to the body, finish high. I don't know why he is being so apprehensive, but Davis is counterpunching relatively well. So there's a couple of shots to the guard. That's better. See, now he's got his guard up. That's better. I think the Fawaz exits have not been too impressive so far either. I think he's got a bit of a front foot tendency. He sort of leans over it, and then I think he finds it a bit hard to exit once he's committed. Not a huge amount landing clean for either man right now. Oh, there's a right hand to the body, though, from Fawaz in the corner. Davis jabs to the guard. Body jab from Davis. I think Fawaz is scared of the counters, though. I think he feels Davis's strength. I think Davis has got strength that Boston didn't have, and Fawaz was happy to walk him down and throw it at him, at Boston this is. He doesn't look so happy to let his hands go against Davis. He's obviously felt a few shots to the gloves and thought, yeah, I don't want to get caught with that. It's a bit of a weird fight. I don't know why. I feel like it looks a bit strange. There's a right hook on the inside from Fawaz there while they're breaking. I don't love the posturing when he's not actually landing. I think it's a Davis round, but like, yeah, there wasn't a huge amount landed clean for either man there, really. What did everyone else think? 1-1, I'll name this account later. Yeah, they are both being quite apprehensive, I agree. I wouldn't have an issue with 1-1 from that round. I didn't think it was a particularly clear round either way. Just thought he edged it with one, like there was one right hand I remember landing that kind of edged it for me. Round 3 is underway. Davis throws a hook to the guard. Jab to the guard from Davis. Body jab from Fawaz lands. There's a right hand from Davis. 1-2 misses from Davis, but Fawaz just dips underneath it. Fawaz keeps doing this thing where he's sort of like, there's a body jab from Fawaz. He does this thing where he like takes a couple steps back and then he just stands there and postures with his hands down. If I'm Davis, I'm just going to press him in those moments because he's not committed to moving away and he's just trying to like look entertaining, but he drops his hands and he's standing there static. I'd just go for him there. Just throw combinations and go for him. Try and get your feet moving. Oh, there's a backhand that lands for Davis from the southpaw stance. That was a good shot. And then a little right hook on the inside as well. Then the orthodox jab for Davis gets through the guard. Oh, then there's a little counter left hook from the orthodox stance on the pivot that caught him. That was nice. Fawaz coming forward, throwing a few punches but missing. There's a right hand from Fawaz that lands. It's a really disappointing pace from Fawaz, I have to say. He's just sort of posturing and then he walks around the ring with his head down. I don't hate it if you're doing well, but he needs to actually turn the fight around at the minute. He's not quite landing enough, and Davis is Fawaz is awkward, no question. Davis is not landing loads, but he is winning the rounds. There's a right uppercut to the body there from Davis, and there's a right hook to the body from Fawaz. I think Fawaz is trying to coax him onto the front foot potentially. I think that's why Fawaz is doing that, because Davis, he is struggling to cut the ring off with Davis on the back foot. 1-2 to the guard there. Fawaz blows the smoke off his glove. But I think he's just not... It's kind of you go, I go at the minute, and Davis is just blocking everything Fawaz does, really. He's landed a couple of little shots here in this round, but nothing that's going to slow Davis down. I think he needs to go to the body. Or just feint. Do something, yeah. A little bit of feinting would be a good idea. I think also the feet of Fawaz look too slow to close the gap. There's a body jab from Fawaz. So Davis round for me. He took it in the first half. Bit of a weird one so far. Do bang a like on the stream, guys, if you're enjoying yourselves. Round 4 is underway. Got water in my ear, sorry. Do I gamble on fights? I'll occasionally have a punt if I see something that I really fancy and there's good odds, but most of the time, well, there's a right hand to the body from Davis. Most of the time, what I think will happen, the odds aren't too great, so yeah. And also, I just feel like I like calling it without money being on the line. Like, I make a bit of money from YouTube, and it would be pretty stupid if I spent all that money just gambling. I get my picks right a lot, but, like, I don't know. I just don't think there's huge money to be made with a lot of the one-off picks. I think the big issue I have is I could do accumulators, but it takes me so long to figure out what I think is going to happen in a fight through studying that I don't have the time to study far enough in advance for that many results. So yeah, that's kind of the issue. Oh, there's a counter right hook there from Davis. That was nice. Double jab from Fawaz, not landing, and then a right hand blocked. Body jab from Fawaz, blocked. Oh, there's a lead hand from Fawaz. Now he's throwing more shots. He's going through the phases a little bit more. He's actually stepping through with his shots and trying to get more going. Now Davis has got him on the ropes, but he isn't landing much. Fawaz is actually catching him with little cuffing hooks from the inside there. Oh, then Davis has landed a few, though. That was a bit better from Davis. Initially, Fawaz was landing, then Davis started landing on the inside. Fawaz too much posturing given he's not winning the rounds. That's my issue with it. But I don't mind it if he is just trying to get Davis to come forward. That kind of makes sense. Fawaz is doing better this round, but it's close still because Davis had some good work on the ropes there, and there was a counter shot earlier in the round as well. There's some nice hooks there from Fawaz in reply. 1-2 on the gloves. Orthodox jab from Davis blocked. Good evening, Doug Quaid. Right hook to the guard there from Davis. Then a left hook to the body. Then a left hook upstairs from Davis. That was good. I still think this is I still think this is a Davis round, even though Fawaz has landed a few more shots. I think it's opened him up, and Davis has also landed more punches, so I still think that's a Davis round, if I'm really honest. Yeah. It does feel a bit weird when you're watching a fight that's like relatively competitive round to round, but like you've got one guy at 4-0. Round 5 is underway. Jab to the guard from the orthodox stance. And he is in orthodox right now, Davis. But double jab from Fawaz missing. He steps in and didn't quite clinch, but sort of coming together, and then they've broken again and back to the same pattern. Davis on the back foot, Fawaz trying to close the gap. Then Fawaz landed a couple of right hooks to the body there, just about gotten through. Right hook to the body from Fawaz. Jab from Fawaz did actually get through there. Then Davis lands his own orthodox jab in reply, and then to the body again from Davis. Right hand over the top there from Davis. Paul Forrest says, it seems weird watching a fight early in the morning in Australia. Are you talking about yourself or me? I actually quite like it because I watch all the fights during the day, and then it means that you guys go to sleep and I can make all my videos. So when you get up, you get like a fully edited, you get a fully edited, fully produced video with all the highlights and everything, whereas everyone else has to put out content later, or maybe they put something out at the same time, but there's no editing on it. So yeah, helps me. Is it hot in Oz? Yeah, it's 30 degrees at the minute. I don't think I've got a tan. I think it's probably just because there's a giant red light that reflects around this room and makes me look way more tan than I actually am. But I have a little bit more color than I normally do, I would say. I don't tan very easily. I do tan, but I need like 2 years in Bali. So yeah. There's not a lot going on in these rounds still. I'm sorry. Like, I am still watching. I think Davis landed a bit of a body shot. It's nothing super clean, but I mean, yeah. No, I'm not sweating at all. My aircon works. There's a bit of a shine to my face because I have some moisturizer on from my morning shower. That's about it, really. Oh, you're in England, okay. Well, I am also from the UK, but I am residing here. Greetings from... it's Hirko. Big up, mate. Hope you're good. I remember you. I'm in Melbourne. Victoria. How long have I lived in Oz? Coming up in 2 years. It's another Davis round for me, by the way. Sorry, I know I'm not... It's a bit tip-tappy. There's not a huge amount happening. It's quite dull, really. But anyway, it's 10-9. Again, for Davis. It's quite a poor performance from Fawaz, really. I thought at some point he has to sort of gamble, I think. The amateur dermatologist. And this is how you keep your youthful face. At 35 years old, it's arguable that I wasn't going to turn out this good if I didn't moisturize. So, it's just something you got to do, people. Why did I move to Oz? I was living in Bali. That was the first move, and then I met my girlfriend there. And I was like, she's from Australia. I need to move because I can't do my life in Bali forever. And I ended up here. Round 6. That felt like a quick break. Fawaz coming out with a triple jab, all of it missing. It's not a good fight. I mean, I wouldn't say that Davis is performing badly. He's doing what he needs to do, but it's difficult. It's quite a difficult watch, actually. I feel like people want to talk about me more than they want to talk about the fight. Do you guys want me to call this fight, or do you want to just chat? Because I'm happy to... Oh, there's a right hand from Davis that lands. It's hard for me to answer questions about myself while I'm also scoring the fight, so... Maybe in between the fights we'll have a bit more of a chat, but... Fawaz is kind of coming forward now, charging forward, and he did land a little hook at the end of that. But I don't think he's got the energy to keep doing that. Interestingly, against Boston, he was doing that all night. In this fight, he's struggling a bit. Is Bali cheap? Yeah, I mean, it just depends how you want to live, though. It's expensive if you want to live in a villa, because, like, that used to be cheap and now it's not. I sound like Hugh Grant. I have been told that before. There's a backhand. Oh, there you go. There's a few shots from Fawaz that get through. That was better. A backhand and a little hook. Who wins? Prime Chisora versus Wardley. It's one of them where, like, probably... I think Chisora probably has a very good chance, but it'd be like... It wouldn't be the same result every time. I don't think. Yeah, if you want to move to a city in Australia, there's a backhand from Fawaz that lands. I do actually think Fawaz is taking this round right now. There's a jab from Fawaz as well. Davis is getting a little bit more loose with his guard when he's moving on the back foot at the minute, and Fawaz is rushing him a bit. What's the referee want him for? Punching to the back of the head? I thought that was okay. Am I off to the windmill tonight? If you aren't, can I have your 2 pints? Only if you have a meal as well, mate. Get a Cajun chicken burger. I don't think you could argue Prime Chisora is now, to be honest with you, mate. I think he's way past his best. But he is exposing some guys in the heavyweight division who were meant to be all right. I think Fawaz won that round. I do. I think he just landed a couple more shots, but he's way down in the fight. Is this a 10 or a 12 rounder? 12. Fuck. Yeah, you can... I've been to the Gold Coast. It was nice, but I wouldn't live there. Melbourne's just the best city for me. It's got a bit of everything. It's more like a UK city, but the summers are better. But the winters are actually pretty bad here. That's the one thing. It's not as bad as the UK, but it's still like wet and cold. You need a good coat. But yeah, Bali, you can live off $1,000 a month in Bali very comfortably. Pounds, I'm talking. But it depends how you live. If you're going to all the fancy Western restaurants and that, then, you know. Jab to the body from Davis lands. That was nice. He just occupied the guard, then went down. Then double jab from Fawaz. The first jab I thought got through there. Big up Kaneto. I hope you're good, mate. Off to sack for a pizza. This is... These were at my school growing up. There was like a pub and that. And my mate from school's messaging some inside jokes about it. So I'll stop reading them out because no one else is going to get it. But I am very amused by this. Thank you, Henry. Another Henry, actually. Not the Henry King of Cats. This is another Henry. Too many Henrys. My old man is also called Henry. Right hand there lands for Fawaz. Davis just rolls with it. Davis comes back with some shots. There's a right to the body from Davis that gets through. And then Fawaz sort of does this and then holds him around the neck. What made Eddie put all his eggs in one basket with Ben? Very good. Very good. Like I said in my video, I've not met any Henrys in Australia yet. That's why I moved here. I needed to get away from all the Henrys I know. There's a little body jab there from Fawaz. I know my head actually blocks the word Henry in the background. I do know that, but there's nowhere else to put the sign behind me where it fits. And I'm moving house at the beginning of April. And then when I do, I will, I'll have a new set. So hopefully in that room, I'll be able to figure it out so that I can make it look a bit better. But I mean, this is good. I just think I can do better. I might get some, well, there's some hooks to the body from Fawaz. I might get some shelves behind me in the next one so that like, because the problem I've got in here is I've not got anything attached to the wall. It's all like propped or hanging. Like there's a blind up there that the neon sign hangs off, which is why it's in the position it is, and I can't really move it. In the next place, I'll put some shelves. And then, there's a right hand from Fawaz as Davis dances back. I think Davis is gassed a bit, you know. He's got his mouth open, and there's a right hook to the body from Davis. I think Fawaz can turn the screw a bit here. What's the rent and cost of living like in Australia? It is expensive, mate. It's more expensive than the cheaper UK cities in Melbourne. But it just depends, man. It depends what kind of house or flat you want or whatever. What job do I do? I'm a video content creator. Like I do it for companies as well. So I've got a couple of I've got like 3 corporate clients at the minute. So I do all the creative video content for these businesses. I'm sort of the head of video, I suppose. But like I work as a freelancer. I thought that was a Davis round. I thought like Fawaz did a bit better in that round versus the earlier rounds. But Davis had like a nice right hook to the body that stood out to me. Fawaz did land a couple of shots. It was quite close actually, but no, actually, no, it was a Fawaz round. What am I saying? I'm going Fawaz. Davis looks tired as well. There's still time for Fawaz to bring this back if he can get it going. Leigh Wood getting warm in the changing room. Camera angle would fix it, yeah, but one of the rules, my friend, of cameras is you want to fill the frame with your own face. So I could put the camera further back, but then there'd be more space around my head. So yeah, it doesn't really work. All right, let me concentrate a bit more on this round because I want to make sure I'm being accurate on my scoring, as this could get a bit closer now. There's a body jab from Davis. Fawaz, sorry, Davis replies with a jab. Jab to the guard from Davis there. Fawaz misses the lead hook. Oh, there's a little shot. Lead southpaw jab. Oh, a couple of southpaw jabs there landing for Davis. Fawaz did get a shot through of his own. Fawaz is definitely going through the paces now. Like he's throwing a load of hooks to the body there. He's starting to get his combos going. Davis comes back with his lead hand, but there's a nice right hand from Davis through the guard. I think that Fawaz has been trying to get through the first half of this fight, and now he is throwing a lot more shots. A lot more. He's putting his hands together. Oh, there's a right. Oh, there's a few hooks there from Fawaz as well as Davis moves on the pivot. Fawaz is really, really trying to turn the screw, and I appreciate it. So this is good. Now he's posturing again, but I think it's just to catch his breath. I think he does that to... I think it is part of him just getting his breath back, and that's when I would press him if I was Davis, but I think Davis is tired, and there's a couple of jabs, and there's a right into the body. I actually think that Davis might be too muscle-bound. I think he is feeling it right now. There's a hook on the inside from Fawaz that lands. Davis also landed a couple of shots. I can see people are asking me questions, but we'll talk. Well, I'll do questions after the fight, guys, because I want to actually score this properly. Hooks from Fawaz there. If you want to ask me something and want me to reply to it for sure, then fire in a super chat, because I'll always answer those, because the donations really help support the channel. As you can see, we've got a stream goal for this one. That's probably more for Barros Garcia, but anyway, if you do want to donate, it's much appreciated. Fawaz with a little right hand to the body there. There's a left hook and a right hand again. This is a really good round for Fawaz so far. He's turned the screw here big time. Right hand upstairs from Fawaz. Davis is slipping and sliding and rolling. A lot of that missed, but at least 4 or 5 shots got through there. Then, I don't know what the referee was saying to Fawaz there. I don't know what the referee's complaining about to Fawaz, but... I don't know what the referee's telling Fawaz off for, but... Davis on the front foot now, but he has got his mouth wide open. He's breathing heavy, Davis. Fawaz can win this fight if he really turns the screw now. He's got to go for it. There's a little right hook from Fawaz on the inside there. He's shoulder roll. He's trying to shoulder roll a lot of it now. A few little cuffing left hooks on the inside from Fawaz. Not really significant punches, just little flippy floppy shots. Wouldn't make them scoring. For what you think, Gorilla Toka thinks Fawaz is telling the ref to make Davis fight. Interesting. Well, I don't know why Fawaz would complain, because I got him winning this round, so good for him. I've got Fawaz coming right back in this one. He's won the last 3 on my card. Carl Frampton says he's got it level. I hate when they say, I think I've got it level. Mate, are you scoring the fight or not? I love Carl. Everyone knows that, but it's like, mate, you're either scoring the fight or not scoring the fight. I mean, that makes me think you're not scoring the fight, so don't give a score. Round 9 is underway. There's a right hand over the... There's a right to the body. Oh, there was a nice counter right hand there from Ishmael Davis. That was the best punch. There was a few little things that got through from both of them, and then there was a nice right hand over the top. Davis moving his feet a bit more now. He started the round well. There's a right hand over the top from Fawaz, though, that lands. I do find it quite funny that he kisses his hand or sort of blows the smoke off the gun after he lands a shot. Like, it's not... I don't know, just when you're knackered, how you got the presence of mind to do that. There's a right hook from Fawaz that lands on the turn. I don't think Frampton's terrible at scoring fights. I just don't think he's actually committed to doing it. He's sort of like, oh, I think I've got it this. Well, you either have or you haven't. You're not. That means you're not actually scoring. Someone's got to score it properly. Oh, there's a couple of shots. Josh, how are you scoring it? Because you were pretty high on Davis, seemingly, in the comments early on. Have you given the last few to Fawaz? Oh, that's good counter work there from Fawaz. Fawaz is talking to him. Jab to the body there from Fawaz. This is Fawaz's round again right now with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. There's some hooks on the inside for Fawaz. He's really doing good here, Fawaz. I'm really impressed with how strong he's come on. Davis he's too muscle bound, I think. I just think like, oh, there's a right hook to the side of Davis' head. He said it's the back of the head. That was not the back of the head. That was the side of the head, I thought. I need to see it again, but I did not think that was the back of the head. And referee didn't warn him either. Right into the body from Fawaz. Fawaz is taking over, man. Josh stopped scoring at 5. Fair enough. Mate, to be fair, my interest was wavering, but now we're seeing what the strategy is here from Fawaz, and he's really coming on strong. He's actually throwing combos now like he was against Boston. Oh, there's a right hook from Davis that lands, though. And then Fawaz comes back with 3 or 4 punches. He's just working constantly now, Fawaz. And Davis, oh, he's caught him. He's landed a lot. Davis looks kind of out of it. Like, he's wobbly. He's breathing hard. Fawaz just landed so many shots, and now he's just standing there posturing. He should press him. He should press him because Davis looks tired right now. But I think Fawaz is pissed off for some reason. But I think that that's a Fawaz round, by the way. But Davis looks out of it right now. But I think Fawaz was probably too tired after throwing that many shots. Please bang a like on the stream, by the way, guys. There's a couple of hundred of you in here right now. Fawaz looks pretty tired too, to be fair. But he doesn't let you see that in the ring, which I appreciate. It's part of being a pro. Here we go. Round 10 is underway. And right now, I've got Davis only up by a point. Davis really needs to find a second win here. He really does. There's plenty of counterpunching opportunities. There's a right into the body from Fawaz. He's using the lead hand right now to distract the guard of Davis. The posturing from Fawaz, though, he's done a great job to get the angle there, Fawaz. He just stepped around him. Davis did get away, but Fawaz changes the level. He's now in a very low position with his legs loaded, looking to jab up. But I think Fawaz himself, he postures a lot, but I'm convinced it's to get his breath back. I mean, he is 37. But he's very, very fit for a 37-year-old, to be fair. Not to say that 37-year-olds can't be fit, but we're talking, top-level boxing here. He might be about to win the British title. I'm convinced Davis is too muscle-bound. I really am. He just... There's some guys where you look at their frame and you sort of go, yeah, like, I don't know if you can carry that muscle. There's the right hand from Fawaz. I would really like it for the story of Fawaz. Oh, there's a left hook, though, from Davis that lands. Then Fawaz comes back with his own shots. I'd love it for the story if Fawaz won this. There's a jab there that lands for Davis. It's a very close round so far. Oh, there's a right hook on the inside from Fawaz. Oh, there's a right hand from Fawaz down the pipe. He's landed that. That's good. Davis comes back with a jab. Body jab from Fawaz. This has turned into a decent fight now. They're both tired. They both look like if they could put a decent period of work together, they could potentially get a stoppage. Like, if Fawaz just, loads up a few of these shots, because he is landing. Yeah, Davis just looks... That's right. Barry Jones just said Davis doesn't look hurt, but he looks absolutely shattered. And that's right. His mouth's wide open. He's gasping for air. And Fawaz is just outworking him at the minute. And Fawaz is the one with the fresher movement. He's moving his feet quickly. Davis is just sort of plodding backwards. And then the right hook on the inside there from Fawaz lands. The thing about Fawaz's shots are there's not much masking to them. I think Davis sees them coming, which is why he's not getting too hurt. Like he's rolling with most of them. Now Fawaz is making angles, which is nice. Fawaz looks a lot fresher, Grandy. I agree with that. There's a lead hook from Davis there. That was decent. 20 seconds to go in the round. Can he bring it back in this one? I'm not sure. I think Fawaz might have just outworked him a bit too much here. I can't see. There we go. A couple of hooks. Oh, there's some hooks from Fawaz as Davis is on the back foot running backwards. Just cuffing shots. They were They were hard enough, but Davis was moving backwards so fast they didn't quite land. That was a harder round to score. I thought that Davis landed probably the better single punch of the round, but overall I just think Fawaz outworked him. So I've now got Fawaz level with Davis in this fight. 2 rounds to go. Let's see if he can do it. Just over 200 of you in the chat now. Do bang a like on the stream, please, guys. And if you want to get the fight on DAZN, you can subscribe using my link in the pinned comment or in the description. And if you want to buy Barrios Garcia, use Henry7 at checkout. You get a discount. I think it's like $5 off or something. It's not bad. Better than nothing. Better than paying the full price, isn't it? Round 11. We're underway in round 11. Fawaz's heavy bookie favourite. He will be now, mate, but I don't think he was at the start. I also do consider donating to the stream, guys. Super chat's very welcomed. It really helps to keep the channel going and support what I'm doing. It's really annoying me. They keep starting the rounds with a really zoomed out camera. Has the new DAZN monthly plan affected how many use your link for fights? Yeah, I think it has 202, to be fair. I am getting less buys on my link these days. But, oh, there's a nice hook from Davis, and then Fawaz comes back with his own hook. Davis is on the front foot now. He's actually going for it a bit at the start of this round, but you can see how tired it is making him. There's a few combination shots there from Fawaz. Just tippy-tappy, just trying to get Davis to open up. There's a right uppercut on the inside from Davis that lands as he pursues Fawaz. I think Davis prefers being on the front foot, interestingly. I mean, I didn't really think he was much of a back foot fighter, and he looks more comfortable coming forward. And I don't know, maybe he should have tried changing the momentum earlier, but he is trying to at the minute. But, oh, there's a nice little right hook on the inside from Fawaz that lands on the chin. But Fawaz is not throwing with any power, really. So Davis is now trying to get on his chest and go at him. They're both on the inside here, banging away. It's good. Davis falls to the floor because he's so tired. Referee calls time. He's literally just gone down there because he was so tired. Fawaz needs to turn the screw here. Fawaz can win this fight. Fawaz is warning Fawaz. Sorry, the referee's warning Fawaz. They finally stopped the clock on 104. The round resumes. They didn't stop the clock for like 15 seconds there on the broadcast. I don't know how long the round will actually go for, but right now my broadcast clock is at 56 seconds. Oh, little hooks on the inside there from Fawaz. Not much landing clean, though. I think 40 seconds to go in the round. I've probably got Davis just slightly up because he's kind of... There's a few moments where he's gone for it, but there's a jab from Fawaz. But then there was a couple hooks. It's a close round, this one. 30 seconds to go. Either man could really take this right now. Davis lands a little left hook. Fawaz makes a miss with the right hand. And Davis lands a bit of a jab there. Mr. Medical thinks there's something wrong with Davis's leg. I mean, I can't see that. He looks fine to me. He just looks absolutely knackered. Last 10 seconds here. Oh, Fawaz with the right hook. That's nice. Then a 1-2, then hooks to the body. These little clusters of punches that Fawaz throws, they're not super clean. They're not really... Mostly blocked, I think. Oh, there's a nice shot from Fawaz that lands, though. I think this is Fawaz's round. I think he's just outworked him again. Yeah, I think I'm going to give that one round to Fawaz. And then we're going into round 12. And, I mean, Davis looks dead. I mean, it would be absolutely outstanding for Fawaz if he can win this British title for the story of him. But I've got him up by a point going into the last round. Very, very close fight. Yeah, Superman punch. That's right. I do enjoy his flair as well. I just, you know... He's entertaining. There's no question. Pick up Yoda Bakes. I think most people have got it 6-5 Fawaz in the chat. Is anyone scoring it for Davis as we go into the last round? Davis is up on his feet. He looks absolutely dead. He is pouring with sweat. His mouth's wide open. He looks exhausted. I wonder if he's had a bad camp. So unfit. Anyway, here we go. Round 12. They hug in the middle of the ring. Big hug. And now they go to war. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's a little left hand that lands for Waz. There's a little right hook on the inside from Fawaz and a little check left hook as Davis tries to pursue him. Davis with a left hook right hand to the guard of Fawaz. Oh, there's a counter left hook. Then a 1-2 from Fawaz lands. Straight down the pipe. That was lovely. Josh, bad weight cut. Yeah, perhaps, mate. I mean, he does look so gassed, and I don't feel like Fawaz has early in the fight put in the work that made me think he would be this tired late on in the rounds. But something is not right with the way that Davis has done the weight or prepared. There's something is not right. There's a right hook from Fawaz. There's a lead left hook from Davis that lands. And then Fawaz makes him miss the next few. Left hook to the body there from Fawaz. 1, 2, 3 there from Fawaz. Mostly blocked. Davis is still doing quite a good job of rolling with a lot of this. Then there's a little right hook that lands for Fawaz on the inside. The problem is, all these shots that Davis is slipping, it takes a lot of energy slipping and sliding like that. So Davis jabs, Fawaz makes him miss. There's a jab from Fawaz. There's a right to the body from Fawaz. Davis has just got his gloves up in the corner. Fawaz doesn't have the power or the energy himself to actually end the show. But right now, I mean, Davis has just got absolutely nothing. He's got nothing to give. He's just trying to get through this last round. There's a jab from Fawaz that lands. Davis's legs wobbled a bit, and it's purely because he's so gassed. And I would agree with people that are saying it could be because of a bad weight cut. I can't think why else he's so gassed. Because he looks fit. But he does look so... Oh, dear. I mean, this is quite a hard watch, actually. Oh, there's a left hook on the inside from Fawaz that lands to the chin. It's quite a hard watch, this, actually. Jab from Fawaz lands. He's just countering now, Fawaz, because he knows he can. Then he leads off with the wasn't a Superman punch, it was a lunging right hook. Fawaz just walking him down now. 10 seconds to go in the round. And I think that unless he can knock him out here, Fawaz is the new British champion. Fawaz walking him down. He's swinging punches. It's a slip, they're calling it. Even though he did punch as it landed, it was definitely because he was tired. That's the end of it. I've scored that round for Fawaz. And unless there's a complete robbery on the cards, I know 115, 113 is close, but I think it was pretty easy to score. I think, if anything, I probably would have gone Fawaz's way in the earlier rounds that I gave to Davis. I couldn't really score any of those rounds to Davis in the second half of the fight. So by a round, I think Bilal Fawaz is the new British champion, which is incredible for him. His story is just fantastic. So well done, Fawaz. Oh, once we get the result, I'm going to grab a coffee, people, because I need some caffeine. Ade pointed out this is Davis' 4th fight in 5 months. I mean, yeah, that is quite an intense period, isn't it? Yeah, maybe making weight too many times in too short of a space. It's possible. Joshua's got it a draw. Maybe we'll do a quick poll. Let me know what you think. All right, we'll get to some questions now because people are dying. Dying to have some questions answered. What time is it where you are? It's 8:35 a.m. What moisturizer do you use? I use Wellheader's Skin Food. It's my secret. Samuel Brown's got it 116, 112 for Waz. You were the first vote. 115, 113 for Waz. 4 fights in 5 months is crazy. It is these days. Here we go. They're about to announce it. Right. Well, we've had nearly 50 votes. 80% of you think that Fawaz won. I'll leave it running because it's still how did you score it rather than what did the judges give it. Hopefully people will still vote honestly. When are you taking over from Adam Smith on comms? I don't think I ever am. I don't really want to. I want to be an analyst. I would like to be... Well, I know I would commentate, to be fair. I don't know if I'd be a good lead commentator, though. I think I'd probably be someone more like a Barry Jones sort of thing if I was ever going to do it. You know, the second sort of eye that gets to watch and provide some insight, potentially. And I could have a scorecard going at the same time. That'd be cool. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yep. Let's hear it. 114, 114, a draw. First judge. 115, 113. 115, 113, 114, sorry. Wow. Majority decision winner. And the new, he's got it. Do you know what? Very good judges' scorecards. Very good. A draw, and then two to Fawaz by a point. Good for him. And he didn't over-celebrate there, Fawaz. I thought he would have gone crazy winning the British title. Actually, good judging. Outstanding. He's got his belt. I think he's knackered, to be fair, Fawaz. British and Commonwealth champion. Part of the job is BSing. I mean, yeah, it depends. I don't think if I'm being really honest, major broadcasters always have an agenda, right? And I'm always going to call it as I see it, which is why I love being on the channel. Which is why I want this to be the thing I do, ideally. But it would be nice to get a few gigs and help boost the channel. And maybe I'd enjoy it and maybe it'd be okay. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. My feeling is that ultimately being a YouTuber will be way more fun and fulfilling than working for a broadcaster. But if I was offered a role, I would definitely consider it and have a look at it. See, like, my nightmare would be doing what Charlie Parsons does, because whilst I think I'm a pretty good interviewer, I just would hate to have to suck up to all the fighters and not actually give an objective opinion. That would be not fun. I'd feel like I'm selling my soul. But not everyone needs to have an opinion, though, you know? But that's what I've chosen to do. I said I'm hungry, and I'm not talking about food. Yeah, Fawaz has achieved more in a boxing ring than Conor Benn has officially tonight. There you go. Right, guys, please stay with me for the main event. I have to go and grab a coffee. I'll be maximum 5 minutes, so just bear with me. Get questions in or whatever, and I will get back to it. I will get to your questions and whatnot when I'm back. But I need a coffee. I won't be long. All right, I'm back, people. What up, everyone? Thank you for sticking around. There's still nearly 200 of you in the chat, which I really appreciate. I had to get coffee. I had to do it. Right, what have we got in the chats as we wait for them? Actually, let's get the scorecard ready first. Let's do that first because... Warrington. All right, Warrington next. Why is that not gone away? There we go. Let's have a look at the chat. If we're discussing the most attractive men in boxing, Henry would be up there. That's very nice of you. Very nice of you. I think that, you know, I do okay. I do okay for myself. Ugh. Predictions chat. Oh yeah, let me get rid of the poll. Do a new one. Who wins? Wood, Warrington. I've not done a prediction for this. I did a little bit of studying, but then I was just sort of like, there was too much other stuff going on to really just give time to that fight specifically. So who do I think? You get some right posh totty. What the hell? I don't know why I read that out. What a weird comment. Anyway, who do I reckon wins this fight? So I haven't studied it in the detail that I do when I'm making my official predictions, but my high level prediction based on what I've looked at, based on the last fight, based on recent performances, I'm gonna go with Leigh Wood, I think, because they're both right at the end. And I just feel that Warrington's style requires athleticism more than Leigh Wood's does. I know it's a very simple analysis, and you could argue that, you know, Warrington got through the Kakacha fight where Wood didn't. But I think that might be more of a style thing. I don't know. I just feel that Leigh Wood will find it easier to find the shots given that he found them last time. I don't think Warrington can really change. And I think Wood might have to get through an early flurry, and then I think it might look very similar to last time, to be honest. It's not really like a big take, is it, that I say it's going to be the same as the last one, but I don't really see what's changed. I think Wood's still got the power. I think he's just got to find the clean shots. So anyway, we're going to find out. I've got no idea really. It's not really an official prediction, but if I was forced for one, I'd probably go with Wood by stoppage. But what's everyone else saying? Yeah, 66% Wood, 30% Warrington. All right. What other questions you got for me, guys? Get some questions in the chat before. Super's very welcome as well to help support what I'm doing, or as ever. Not had any donations on this stream yet. Of course, you're equally as welcome, whoever you donate or not, but it does help the channel. And if you got, how many of you are gonna? Let me see. Actually, comment. Put a W in the chat if you're going to be watching Barrios Garcia later, because I'll be live again for that. And it'd be good to see the same people in the chat then as well. And if you guys are going to be watching it and haven't bought it yet, then please use my link in the pinned comment or in the description. And then if you're a new customer or an expired one, if you use Henry7, you get a discount at checkout. By the way, how about Dave Allen one round KO? It's another new version of Dave Allen. Oh, loads of W's in the chat. Great. So we're going to have all you with us. Josh is going to be up. Brilliant. Love it. Casual Expert's going to be there as well. Fantastic. Mr. Medical. What do I think about Ben Matchroom Saga? I've done a whole video about it, mate. Go and check it out. Ah, thank you for the the mandatory 202 super chat. The $2. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. What do I think about the Ben Saga? I've done a whole video about it, mate. If you want my thoughts, go and watch it. But I don't think I've really changed any of my feelings about it since I made the video. To be honest, I think my assessment was actually pretty bang on. The only thing I wish I'd included was the interview where Ben back in the day was saying how loyal he is to Matchroom and how you could offer him double the money and you wouldn't leave and all that sort of thing. And yeah, I think no, I was pretty happy with my video, to be fair. Also, if I'd waited another day, which I wouldn't ever have done to make the video, Eddie did an interview with Stomping Ground where he talked about Turkey and how Turkey's effing him, basically, and how he's going to F Turkey right back. So that's all very interesting. And I did speculate on that relationship because the fact is that Turkey, I think he has shares in Matchroom, but then he also has way more invested in Zuffa. And then he's basically persuaded Conor Benn to jump ship. The Saudis also have shares in DAZN. So they've taken a prized asset from Matchroom and DAZN over to, it's probably going to be Sky Sports. I've been told by an insider that it looks like Zuffa are getting a deal done with Sky Sports. If that's true, my God, UK boxing is about to get good. Because I imagine they'll be putting on shows around the world like he does in the UFC. Maybe. If he does do UK boxing as well as US, and we've got Matchroom, Queensbury, and Zuffa in the UK, that would be sick. But I also worry about it being too splintered. Saying it's sick is me being hopeful. Hell yeah, Kane Ito is going to be up for it as well. I always see Kane in here. Good lad. But yeah, I'm excited to watch Garcia Barras because usually with me, the fights I get really excited for are the ones I've studied properly because I've tried to work out what's going to happen, and then it's the excitement of what is this going to look like? How are the tactics going to be? Problem with Ryan Garcia is it's hard to predict what's coming in the ring, so you're trying to work out what version of him you're going to see. I think it's going to be a decent one because he looks in shape, but who knows? Do I reckon Ben was offered an instant Zuffa title shot? Oh, sure. All boxed up. Thank you very much, mate, for the 2. Do I think Ben was offered a Zuffa title shot? Yeah, sure. Like, who cares? Like, it doesn't mean anything. Why would they not put it on the line? They've not got any champions. Ben versus Mayweather for the Zuffa belt. I have heard Mayweather's coming out of retirement, but it's like, to fight who, though? Is he coming out of retirement to have actual fights at welterweight? If he does, he's not going to go very well for him, I don't think. Well, Mr. Medical, you're saying that, but to be honest, I think that well, they've signed Jar Pattaya as well, and he's still saying that his goal is to be unified, undisputed cruiserweight champion. So I'm not convinced that they won't work with the governing bodies right now. I'm not, but will the governing bodies want to work with them? Would the WBC put their belt on the line if a Zuffa belt's involved in the mix? I don't know. I think maybe they don't care as long as you pay them. Who knows? By the way, I've got to give a shout out to my old man who turned 60 this week. What a guy. It's very sad not being there for it. That's the worst part about being here. It's too far from home, but the day-to-day is better, so what can you do, you know? Carthampton's got Warrington late stoppage. Yeah, Tony, I like what Tony Bellew said there. He thinks Warrington will be ahead when he gets stopped late on. I could see Warrington taking some early rounds. Could end earlier this time, though. Big up Henry Sr. indeed. Happy birthday, Henry, King of Dads. Yeah. He, I don't know if any of you have seen the movie Hot Rod, but it's one of my favorites, and he often refers to himself as the champion. So... Did you read the Business Insider article about Mayweather's money issues? No, I didn't. But I believe it. I think he spends like an absolute fiend and gambles like an absolute fiend. All right, I'm going to end the poll now. Get your votes in, people, on who you think is going to win this. Just leave it for another 30 seconds. Wood, Warrington, or draw. 262 of you in the chat. Do bang a like on the stream, please, guys. Warrington walking to the ring now. This must be the last fight for both of them, though, surely. I remember my mate at school used to sing this song all the time. The Leeds football song. It's funny. Into I Predict a Riot, as ever. Here comes Josh Warrington. Do you think Conor moved from Eddie is really short-sighted? Like, Eddie is a media kingpin here in the UK. Surely he could easily screw Conor over, who is already really unlikable. I think that's pretty much what Eddie's done, right? He's done it in a smart way, but I've spoken about it in the video on my channel, mate. Have a watch of it. I think it was a pretty good video, actually. But yeah, I think Conor has been short-sighted. I think he's done it in a really unintelligent way. I think he could have definitely, gone about it in a smarter fashion, maybe signed a deal with Matchroom, taken the one-fight deal and then gone straight back. If maybe give Matchroom a bit of a cut, you could give them sort of, what's 10%? That'd be $1 million. So maybe like a 5% cut of his purse or something. I don't know. But then maybe Zuffa were like, we're not going to pay you unless you actually leave Matchroom. Who knows? I obviously don't agree with it, though. I understand it. I wouldn't behave that way. If it was a simple business transaction, then yes, but not after everything that they had to go through. The amount of investment, time, pain Matchroom put into him when he was a non-revenue generating asset for a couple of years. I think that's pretty, it's not great. Would anybody else have fought his corner like that? Probably not. Ben Zuffa is a one-fight deal, mate. Again, videos on my channel where I break it all down. If you want to find out the details and the bigger picture meaning behind it, because there is a lot to it. It might not be a huge fight, though. It might just be someone like Callum Walsh. They might just be like, Callum Walsh could beat Conor Benn, and then we get the kudos of Callum Walsh being a bigger name than he is right now. Is Leigh Wood wearing sunglasses? Why is he wearing sunglasses? It's a bit weird. Does anyone else think it's weird that Leigh Wood's wearing sunglasses? Maybe he doesn't like the lights. Anyway, Wood on his way to the ring. I'm going to end the poll now. Guys, if you want to watch this along with me, then just got to subscribe to DAZN. The link is in the pinned comment or the description, and it helps to support the channel. And consider donating, because it helps a lot. Super chats, all that. If you want to give some memberships, it's always nice to have new members. And they're both in the ring. It's absolutely pissing it down with rain outside. 202. I wear my sunglasses at night. Is that the Skepta song you're talking about? Roses are red, violets are blue. You know I got my eyes on you. I wear my sunglasses at night. Great song. He should have come out to that. That'd have been cool. Josh, I wear sunglasses indoors because I have VSS and migraine issues with certain lights. That doesn't work as well as a Skepta song, mate, but I'm joking. I'm sorry to hear that. I wear my sunglasses indoors. Sorry, Josh. I'm not taking the piss. It's just funny. Anyway. Here we go, people. Before Josh, you're not talking about Josh in my comments. You're talking about Josh, the fighter. Yeah, I reckon there'll be a head collision of some description pretty early on. Stick to boxing, please. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the fact people think I've even got a career in boxing is quite flattering, to be fair. Just me on my little channel, plugging away. Just have a look at the football scores from yesterday. Chelsea drew 1-1 with Burnley. That is appalling. And we had another red card for Fana. What a dig. So annoying, man. Yeah, we're going to struggle for top 4. Anyway. My watch-alongs are cozy. Interesting. I never thought about describing them as cozy, but Todd says it was 15 million. Where'd you see that, mate? Everyone was saying 10, but they obviously only said, what did they say? 9 figures, so we don't actually know. Or was it 8 figures? 8 figures. Yeah, so we don't know what that is. It could have been 15. Josh Warrington's getting his little vest off with the hood. Lucky waiting in a relegation battle, yeah, well. Mayweather's broke. Well, there you go. Ah, Nadeem, hello, mate. Hope you're good. Here we go. Warrington's been announced. Now they're going to announce Wood, and then we're going to have a fight. I hope it's explosive. I don't... Actually, interestingly, I don't know what people think, but I don't know if it's going to be worth doing a reaction video for this one. I don't know if there's enough interest. Like, right now, there's only 300 people in the live. And I've obviously got Garcia and Barrios, so I need to think about that. We'll see how the fight is. If it's a good one, then maybe I'll do something. But it'd be nice to have a little bit of time between the two streams rather than, yeah, I don't know. We'll just see. Anyway, 202. If I wrote an autobiography, I'd hire you to voice it for an audiobook, no doubt. I appreciate that. Hitchens out of Duarte fight. That's a shame. I didn't know that. Damn it. All right, they're in the middle of the ring. Let me get my clock ready. A lot of intensity between the two of them. A little nod of respect. They go back to their corners and they're about to meet in the middle of the ring. Round 1 is coming up, people. Here we go. Do consider donating, people. I only get to super chats in particular during the actual fight. Round 1 is underway. Let's go. Instantly, Leigh Wood looks a little bit more aggressive than he did in the first fight. He's feinting with that front foot. He's firing the backhand to the guard of Josh Warrington. Leigh Wood's using the jab as well. There's a nice backhand to the body there from Leigh Wood. From the southpaw stance. There's a 1-2. Actually, it was a backhand right hook. It was a 2-3. Double jab, then a backhand to the guard from Wood. Wood has started this one a lot more proactive, I'd say. Warrington with a counter right hook to the body of Wood there. That was nice. My Dave Allen reaction, crazy horse. I was in an Uber rushing to get home for this live. I hate paying for Ubers, but I didn't want to miss this. So, yeah, I I paid the money. I got here on time. I watched Dave Allen in the car. It was quite fun, actually. I didn't react because I was so sleepy, but I was like, yeah, Dave actually threw some punches. That's really, really good because that's exactly what I think he needs to do. Anyway. A limo. Don't think so, mate. Warrington, right on the back foot early here. He doesn't look. He's not in it yet. I thought it would be the other way around, but I wonder if this is just a strategy from Warrington to maybe get a bit deeper into the fight and then turn the screw. I'm not sure. Body shot there from Wood. Wood looks much fresher so far in round one than Warrington does. Warrington looks apprehensive. Wood's actually moving quite well. $202, you can deepen my lore, but don't create an illusion that I'm richer than I am, because that isn't going to help things at all. Oh, there's a big right hook from Leigh Wood. Just gets around the guard there. Warrington charges forward, but I do suspect the legs of Warrington aren't what they once were, and he is struggling to close that gap right now, big time. There's a little right hook on the inside again from Wood, and I think he's looking for that shot a bit earlier this time, because the hook's what did it for him last time. If Warrington drops his guard at any moment, that hook is going to land. I've got a feeling Wood might get him out of it in the first 6, you know. Right hooks to the body there from Warrington. They clinch. I have to say, I know it's only round 1, but Wood looks like he's got plenty in the tank. I'm already worried about Warrington. He can't get anything off at the minute, Warrington. He's just on the back foot with his gloves up. Nothing landing at the minute. There's a right hook from Wood that hits the shoulder, and that's round 1 for Leigh Wood for me. Nothing crazy clean landing, but even just through sheer activity, he was far more proactive than Warrington was there, which is not surprising. Well, it's surprising in a way, but I'm not sure what Warrington's got left. I don't think Warrington's got the legs anymore. Big up Crazy Horse. Didn't see the Conor Benn thing coming. No one did, mate. That's why it's such big news. Round 2's underway. Let's see what we got. Brilliant. Rather than the fight, they're showing me a pan of the crowd. Fucking camera work, man. Come on. There's a nice body shot there from Wood. Straight to the body with a backhand. Wood's very, very active with his feet and his lead hand at the moment. And he only sets them to let that backhand go. Warrington really struggling with this right now. There's another backhand from Leigh Wood to the body. There's a hook on the inside. Leigh Wood's got a bloody nose. I didn't see how that happened. I have no idea how that happened. I didn't see anything connect from Warrington. Was it in a clinch? Oh, there's a nice little check left hook as Wood steps in there from Warrington. How is Wood bleeding though? I didn't even see them connect before that. It must have been a clinch in round 1. There was a little moment there on the inside, but I couldn't quite see what happened. They kind of stumbled together. Oh, what is going on here? Wood's nose is broken, I think. It's really, really bloody. But I have no idea how this happened. Fucking hell, it probably was when the camera was facing the crowd as well. It's so typical. Backhand lands for Wood, then a backhand to the body for Wood. Warrington's having a couple of shots landing when he's on the inside at the minute, but that pisses me off. Anyway. Here's a shot of the crowd during the first second of the second round. What the fuck are you doing? Wood's using the lead hand very well. Warrington's now turning up the pace and end up clinching. There's a right hook on the inside there from Wood. Warrington replies with his own left hook. Oh, there's a nice right hand there from Warrington as Wood stepped in. There's a body jab, or backhand to the body there from Wood, sorry. It's actually interesting because Warrington is counterpunching more than Wood is here at the start of the fight. It's a closer round two, that's for sure. It's hard to score. I think it's still a Leigh Wood round. I think the blood has made it look a bit different than what it is, but I still think it's a Wood round, but that was closer than round one. But I wouldn't have any issue with someone really scoring that to Warrington. What's everyone got it? How'd you score round two, guys? Get it in the chat. The head did go in there at the end, Josh. You know Warrington's getting comfy when the head starts going in. Yeah, there it did. Round three underway. Warrington starts around with a lunging lead hook that misses. Leigh Wood on the back foot now. Warrington actually... there's some hooks on the inside from Warrington that land. Warrington is now on the front foot trying to apply some pressure. I wonder if he just wanted to find his timing. I don't know. I think as you get older, that gets a bit harder, so... Yeah, I don't know. Wood's back on the front foot now, though. There's a backhand through the guard there from Leigh Wood. Referee pauses it for a second. Not sure what that was for. Anyway, on we go. Backhand to the body from Leigh Wood. The way this is going right now, I don't think Warrington can win this. Then Warrington gets busy in the corner with hooks. Oh, then he's landed a left hook there. And they're on the ropes. That was a good little flurry from Warrington. There's been two flurries on the inside now from Warrington when he decides to go forward. He's on the back foot the entire time, and then he'll just find his moment and charge forward. Hooks to the body there from Warrington. He's caught him around the back of the head there on the ropes. But it's always difficult when you're throwing full speed and someone's dipping their head forward. Warrington back on the back foot again now with the guard up. This is actually quite similar to the way Warrington fought against Carl Frampton, where he would cruise through the rounds on the back foot, and then he would just... There's a nice hook on the inside there from Leigh Wood. On the pivot, sorry, not on the inside. And then a body shot and then another hook. But it does remind me a bit of that Frampton fight where Warrington would just cruise around the ring, and then he would just press him hard for a period of time. I wonder if it's similar strategy in this one, maybe. But Wood is scoring too much in between. This is a close round, though, because of those flurries from Warrington. It's like, do you like the consistent work of Wood, or do you like the bigger moments from Warrington with the flurries? Oh, there's an uppercut from Wood. That was nice. And then a hook. That was lovely. Little left hook there from Warrington, does half land. Then a right hook around the side of the head from from Leigh on Warrington. Warrington gives him a little nod of acknowledgement. Oh, it's a tough round to score that. Wood was more consistent. Warrington had like 2 or 3 bursts there where he landed some hooks. I think Wood was probably a bit more consistent through the round. I'm going to go Leigh Wood. But round 3 was probably a swing round for me. Round 4 coming up. The fact that Leigh Wood's up in this fight is actually really damning for Warrington because I think he needs to win on points if he's going to win. He's really struggling to score effectively in this fight. Round 4. Round away. Oh, a jab lands for Warrington. Just about saw it because DAZN decided to do another zoomed out fancy and camera angle that I could barely see what's happening. But anyway. Crazy X-Man, big up, bro. Hope you're good. I'll see you for the Barrios Garcia one later if you're off work. They clinch and Warrington digs his head right in there. The referee does need to tell him about that. Yeah. There's some hooks from Warrington there. For Wood, sorry. Oh, there's a right hook from Wood as Warrington tries to press the gap. Yeah, Warrington can't close the gap right now. Wood is boxing very, very well, actually. They clinch. There's nothing scoring right now, guys. They're just sort of swinging at each other and missing. There's a right hook to the guard of Josh Warrington from Leigh Wood, but was blocked. It's a bit of a nothing round so far. Anyone could take this one still. There's a body shot from... Oh, there's a nice left hook from Josh Warrington as Leigh Wood lets some body shots go. Well, 2-2. I'll do my best for you, mate. Warrington misses wildly with a right hook. Yeah, Leigh Wood's lead hand is winning this fight right now. He's really controlling the pace and the tempo, and Warrington simply cannot close the gap. He's just getting walked onto shots. There's been a few moments where he's landed some stuff, but generally speaking, Suecio, I will be doing a bit of the undercard, yeah. I saw Hitchens is out. That makes me less keen to do the undercard, but we'll do it. Warrington trying to press again and not landing. Oh, there's a lovely uppercut from Leigh Wood there. That was a stunning shot. It's definitely Leigh Wood's round. I think Leigh Wood wins this by knockout. I think that, yeah. Yeah, that's another Leigh Wood round for me. But yeah, no, I definitely will do some of the Garcia undercard for sure. Maybe like the 3 main fights. We'll do this fight. I'll grab some breakfast after and stuff, and then I'll listen to the other card in my earphones until I want to join live. Is the plan. And whether or not I react to this one is up in the air. I'm not sure. I really hate the weekends where I do 2 reaction videos. I like having one big one. I could put it in the same video, I suppose. That is an option. I don't know what the right thing to do is. Oops. Round 5. Yeah, right. Yeah, I think any chance of a knockdown in round 5 or 6 from Wood? Yeah, there is a good chance, mate. Yeah, I could see it. I think Warrington's really, really struggling to close the gap. Wood's timing him well. Warrington's not been like really hurt yet, but you could see it coming. There's a nice body shot from Leigh Wood. The concerning thing for Warrington is he's trying to close the gap. He's trying to press. Leigh Wood's got the timing and the range, and Leigh Wood's also got the power. So, yeah, I only see this going one way. Leigh Wood's... Oh, there's some hooks from Leigh Wood. Warrington takes a backward step. It's a landslide right now for Leigh Wood. He's totally in control. Body shot from Leigh Wood again with the backhand. That backhand to the body's been lovely for him. And a chopping right over the top. Oh, there's a shot from Warrington, though, that comes back. Lunging, but it lands to the head. Oh, there's another one. Jab. Swessio, I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, no, it's good. I like doing the commentary and syncing up with people. I'll highlight that comment. Oh, lovely right uppercut there from Wood again. The uppercut's money for him right now. I think the reason Warrington's taking these well is because he's seen them all coming. There's a jab that lands for Josh Warrington. There's another jab that lands for Josh Warrington. Leigh Wood's got his hands permanently low. So, you know, if his legs start to slow down, he is going to have to bring that guard up. I think that Warrington, if he gets into the second half of the fight, will start to land a bit more because Leigh Wood's hands are so low. But, yeah, it's tough, though. It's tough work for Josh Warrington right now. Nice feints from Leigh Wood as well. He's doing a good job to bring the hands down. But Warrington's not biting on too many of those feints. There's a right hook to the guard of Warrington from Wood. You can see exactly what Wood's doing, though. He's established the backhand to the body. There's a right hook on the inside from Wood. He's established the backhand to the body, and he's trying to feint to bring the gloves down of Warrington. There's some hooks to the guard there of Warrington from Wood. Warrington tries to come back. Oh, there's a counter right hook there from... Oh, Leigh Wood tried to land the counter. I don't think it quite landed. Warrington applying pressure there. I still think that's a Leigh Wood round, to be honest with you. Warrington had a few moments, but... I wonder if this is going to be similar to the Fawaz fight, where, you know, second half of the fight, maybe Warrington comes on a bit stronger. Cobra's in the crowd. Has he done a video about Conor Benn? That'd be a good watch. Just seen True Geordie's done one. Round 6. We're underway. Yeah, Wood is cut in the eye. I think if Warrington doesn't start to have a bit more success now and turn the screw, then I only see this going one way. Oh, body shot there from Leigh Wood. Good. But yeah, his eye is cut. Must be so good if you're a boxer that doesn't really cut too easy. But if you're one that just cuts all the time, it must be just so frustrating, man. Both landing there. One, two to the guard from Leigh Wood. Josh catches him with a little left hook. I think it missed, actually. Wood was pulling backwards. There's a nice little hook to the body from Wood as Warrington tries to press the issue. They end up in a clinch. Oh, there's a jab from Warrington that lands. He lunges in with it. That was good. Warrington trying to get something going, but Leigh Wood's feet have been too good so far. He's done a good job so far, Wood, of just knowing when to hold his feet and knowing when to go and then knowing when to move and feint. And yeah, he's made it really hard for Warrington so far, but there's still plenty of time to go in this fight. I think they both landed hooks there on the turn. Oh, and then he pivots away, Wood. That was nice. And they clinch. Both missing hooks. Little combination there from Leigh Wood. Something got through the guard. Warrington's applying front foot pressure with the high guard still. He's really trying to force the issue. Oh, there's a lovely uppercut hook from Wood. Warrington takes it well, though. Comes back with his own hooks that all miss. And Warrington is getting outboxed right now in my mind. Well, I think for anyone's mind could see that he's getting outboxed. Wood presses him back to the ropes. There's hooks around the guard there from Leigh Wood, or to the guard, sorry, of Warrington. It's another Wood round for me. He's just boxing really well, moving his feet well, using the lead hand well. Warrington's really struggling to get anything going. No momentum so far. Yeah, it's tough going. Do bang a like on the stream, please, guys, and consider donating. Help support it. Do appreciate it. Warrington's coach / dad saying, give them something to effing sing about in the corner. That's funny. Round 7's underway. That should get Josh Warrington fired up. Let's see what he does. And they've started with another artsy zoomed out shot. I wish they'd just go straight to the ring. It's so annoying, man. Imagine if there was a knockout at that camera angle. It'd be so annoying. There's a jab landing for Warrington. Thank you for the super casting music. Coming through that 50 knock. Always appreciated. Oh, bit of a head clash there. Yeah, Josh has chucked his head in there as he's entered the pocket. Something he does like to do. I still feel Leigh Wood's in complete control right now. Warrington is... oh, there's a right hook there from Wood as well. Finishing with that shot seems to work well. It's a good point, Josh. Yeah, you can't really throw with when you've got a power disadvantage. I just think that Warrington's not got his biggest attribute anymore, which was his work rate and his legs. And that was what let him, mix it with guys because he had combination punching. But without that, he doesn't really have the power, as you say. So I do feel the Warrington legs are significantly diminished. I mean, you can see he's stepping and he's squared up there. Wood hits him with a 1-2. Oh, there's a right hand from Warrington. Then Wood lands his own counter shot. For Waz one, mate. There's some hooks to the body there from Wood. There's a jab from Warrington that lands. Oh, there's a right hook from Warrington that lands. That was good. He led off with it. But he needs to press now, and then he lands a jab. He needs to press now. He needs to consolidate that work. I think he's scared of getting countered, though, because he obviously remembers what happens last time. Or backhand there for Wood through the guard. But also, I just think Warrington's legs are gone. I really do. He can't apply the pace anymore that he used to. Josh landed a bit of a left hook, but I thought Wood also landed a hook at the same time. They clinch. Oh, sorry, into school round. It's another Wood round. There's not a whole lot going on. He's just outboxing him. All right, next round coming up. We got round 8 coming up. Round 8. Ding, ding. Let's go. All right. Yeah, Wood doesn't need to change anything. He needs to just keep doing what he's doing. I think that Warrington will get more desperate and have to press. And that's where the punches will come from for Wood to potentially end the show. It's really hard to say what Warrington needs to do. I mean, I think... Oh, mate, AP gone. Thank you so much for the 10, bro. Much appreciated. Really appreciate that, lad. Get a question in as well if you want it. There's a 2-3 there from Wood that lands through the guard. Yeah, I don't know what Warrington can do. I just don't think he's got the physical attributes to do anything to Wood right now. The only thing he could do would be rush him. But because his legs are slowed down, it's not as effective anymore. And Wood will time him and knock him out if he's not careful. AP is a legend, I totally agree. A regular on the channel. Little right hook to the body there from Josh Warrington. Warrington's sort of dipping side to side with his hands up, but he's not actually committing to any of the attacks because Wood's moving his feet very well and repositioning. So he's just never feeling comfortable to actually lunge like he normally does, Josh Warrington. And a lot of that is, as I say, the reduced athleticism. But it's a landslide right now for Leigh Wood. And they clinch. Breezy Gas, thank you so much for the 5, mate. They clinch again. Love the live streams, Henry. Keep up the hustle. I certainly will, my friend. It's been a 7-day work week, but we're out here. I love it. You know, the dream is to get this channel. There's a nice right hook there from Leigh Wood. Kind of partially blocked, though. And then a body shot. The dream is to get this channel so that it's a full-time endeavor. I mean, I'm already probably moving at close to a full-time pace. I mean, I treat it like it's one of my clients, basically. Like I commit a certain amount of time every week to it. As you can see, I produce a lot of highly edited content. But yeah, it's about being able to sustain this pace for the next couple of years so we can get it to the place where it's full-time. Well, there's a jab from Warrington. I mean, I don't even know if I can go full-time with it. I'm hoping I will. Obviously, your guys' support means everything, so we'll keep pushing. That's the dream, though, is to get it to full-time. And that's when I could start making more... I have got long documentary content I'm working on, but it's going to take a lot of work, so yeah. I'm waiting for a new Nakatani to be announced, but it's getting a bit tight now, isn't it? Oh, there's a left hook from Warrington. as Wood presses, but it's okay. He's not been hurt. Another Leigh Wood round. Yeah, so the plan is to do a documentary for go to Japan and do Inoue Nakatani, but it's not been announced yet, so that's the challenge. I can't really do much until it's announced because I want to crowdfund it. Indeed, shout out to the Discord. 202's put the Discord in the chat there. Join it if you want to talk boxing, people. They look really calm in the Leigh Wood corner. Ben Davison looks relaxed. Round 9 coming up. I don't think Warrington's going to gamble enough for there to be a knockout for Wood. It'll be because of a fatigue issue, I think, if he does get to him. Round 9's underway. I mean, Inoue came out and said that he still wants it to happen in May, so... But I can't commit to doing a crowdfund with people. Haha, thank you, mate. Peanut money. I can't commit to doing... Oh, bit of a hook there on the pivot. There's a jab that lands for Warrington. And another one. He's being way more assertive and lungy with it now. Yeah, I can't commit to doing a crowdfund for the documentary unless it's been announced. But basically the idea is to... Oh, there's hooks from Leigh Wood to the body. It will be hard to get tickets, but it depends what network get it. If DAZN have it, then I've got a good chance of getting access. But I've got a mate who, big boxing fan, lead hand there from Warrington, and another one. This is actually Warrington's round right now after the first minute. He's doing well. But I did hear Hitchens do Arte's off. It's super annoying. But yeah, basically this lad's an amazing documentary filmmaker, and so I'm going to get him to film it. Come with me, he'll film it. I'll go on screen like a Louis Theroux sort of style. We'll have crazy cinematics and all that sort of thing. Get in the mix in Japan. It won't be a vlog, it'll be a proper documentary with a storyline and everything. So it will be amazing if we can make it happen. But I need the fight to be announced before I can say to you guys, please donate. So yeah. And it can only happen if I raise enough money. Another jab for Warrington. The Warrington jab. And then again, the Warrington jab is money this round. He's committing way more with it. There's a right hook, then a sort of looping left shot from Leigh Wood to the guard. I've got Warrington winning this round. This will be if he can continue the way he is so far in this one. It's the first round he's won this fight, but points-wise, it's too little too late. He needs to knock him out. How much do I need to raise? It's going to be a significant amount. We want to do it properly. Obviously, we need to cover flights, accommodation, food, and try and pay people. So, yeah. I think... I don't know. I'll put it out there soon, but it'll be a significant amount of money for sure. Thousands. Certainly. Both of us flying from Australia, so it's not too far, but then it's just the accommodation, all that sort of thing. And then also trying to pay ourselves a bit of money so that we can, justify taking the time off work. But yeah, I mean, we'll try. We'll try and see what we can do, but it would be awesome. I've got Warrington winning this round. Just a few clean lead hands landing. Leigh Wood still in the mix, of course, but that was a Warrington round for me. Although it is definitely too little too late for him to win on the scorecards. He needs to go for the knockout if he wants to win. But if it's his retirement fight, he may just think, you know what? Just get out of there safe with your last paycheck. Hell yeah, Imran. This is my new go-to for watch-alongs, new sub. Thank you very much, bro. Appreciate that. Do subscribe if you're new people and you're watching. AP Garland's got 7-2 wood. Rate's got 6-3 wood. Damn. I don't know where I would have given rounds to Warrington outside of what I've given him. Yeah, I don't think he will knock him out, but I'm saying he has to if he wants to win. Round 10's underway. Lead hook from Warrington lands. Ask Ali to have a word with Uncle Turkey to help sponsor you. I don't particularly want to be sponsored by anyone that would make me make it a certain way. That's why I want to crowdfund it, because I know you guys believe in me and will support me. So there's another lead hand that lands for Warrington. You know, I don't particularly want to be funded by anyone that would make me change how I do it. So that's the big thing. But if we could find the right sponsors, then absolutely. I know Boxer will have a relationship with Nakatani, so that would be cool if we could get them involved somehow. But yeah, there's a lead hook from Warrington, and you know, I wouldn't rule out DAZN backing it if they wanted to. As long as I have complete creative control, that's the most important thing. Thank you, 202. Appreciate it. A 2-1 there from Wood to the guard. Yeah, Wood's boxing beautifully. Just so easy for him with the low hands. And Sonny made a good point as well. Sonny Edwards on comms made a good point that because his hands are low, when it's time to clinch, it's much easier for him to clinch because he can hook up under the arms of Warrington rather than having to get out of a guard position. And that's actually a really good point. So, yeah. But it has meant he's got caught a couple times with jabs, but it's only been in the last couple of rounds that's been the case. 500 of you in the chat right now. Do bang a like on the stream, please, guys. Really appreciate it. And it's a masterclass from Wood right now. He's just absolutely boxing Warrington's head off. He's got the better legs. Looks like vintage Leigh Wood. He's really boxing well. And it does make me wonder, you know, how much has he got left in the tank, Leigh Wood? He looks like he's got plenty, but 37, he can't have too many fights left. Maybe he'll do one more after this. I think Warrington needs to retire. Like, he doesn't look like himself anymore. He was so athletic before. Now he's sort of... Yeah, he's struggling, to say the least. He did land a left hook on the inside, though. That's another Wood round for me. Rated H1's got it 6-4 Wood. I honestly don't know how you can score at 6-4 Wood. Damn, 6-3. These people have it closer than I thought they would. Big up Tanta Cruel. I wonder what training camp was like for Warrington. I think he's just at the end of his career, mate, to be honest. I mean, look, the last round, there wasn't loads going on. You could argue it was a round for Warrington, but the early rounds, I couldn't make that a claim at all. Round 11. Would I become a professional judge? No, I don't think so. I enjoy being an analyst. I like analyzing the sport and trying to predict it and call it, and yeah, just provide objective analysis on it. That's what I like doing, and then doing the tactical stuff. I love all that. I'd much rather be an in-camp video analyst providing tactical ideas and or just doing it on my channel. But like that's the kind of thing I want to do. That's what excites me. Judging a fight's not really for me. Yeah. I don't think I get any pleasure from scoring a fight in a professional capacity. There's a little left hook and then a right hand on the inside from Leigh Wood that lands. Then a right to the body lands for Leigh Wood. I think Warrington, you know, this does look like a guy at the end of his career in the sense that he isn't even really going out on his shield here. He's continuing to try and box, even though for me, he's just way down. Oh, there's another left hand to the body there from Leigh Wood. They clinch. I feel that Warrington's just trying to get out of this one now and end the career, I think. That's what it looks like to me anyway. Greetings from North Dakota from Dave. Thank you, Dave. Greetings from Melbourne, Australia. Josh lands the lead hand there. There's a right hook from Leigh Wood round the guard. There's a shot to the body there from Leigh Wood. Warrington chucks the shoulder in there. There's a couple hooks to the body there for Josh Warrington. Greetings from Yucatan, Mexico. Big up, Paul. It's another Leigh Wood round for me as we come to the end here. Yeah. I have to say, I don't feel particularly compelled to make a video about this fight, but if people want it, then let me know. Bang a W in the chat if you would like me to do a post-fight reaction video to this. I could potentially put it in with my Garcia Barrios one, but I do kind of like to keep the videos for that one fight because there's lots to talk about. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is worth discussing. I'm glad I've done the live, absolutely, but I don't know if it will go beyond that. Please do bang a like on the stream, people, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Round 12 coming up. Final round. This is probably the final round of Josh Warrington's career, so let's see what he's got. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do a post-fight video. I think that yeah, there are really no talking points, and it's been okay, but maybe we'll see. I might do something, but I think I would much rather have a bit of time off between now and the next live stream rather than make a reaction video, and then I'll definitely react to Barrios and Garcia no matter what happens. So I could do a short Mr. Medical. I'll do, there's nothing to even react to though. There's not been any knockdowns or anything. So I probably won't even do any live stream reaction shorts on this one. There's a nice body shot there from Leigh Wood. Overall, I think that Leigh Wood's been a lot better this time around, but I also think that Warrington's declined a lot more than Leigh Wood has. Oh, there's a backhand that lands for Leigh Wood upstairs. Warrington half stumbled backwards there, and he then followed up with a body shot. Yeah, guys, bang in the chat where you're watching from. Get your location in the chat. I think I might have scheduled my next live stream way too early. Let me check what time have I put it for. Because is the Barrios Garcia fight in Vegas? When is this scheduled for? Yes, yeah, that's too early, I think. I need to change that anyway. I'm not sure what time it's on in Australia. We got AKLNZ. Auckland, New Zealand, I bet that is. Denmark. New York City, South London. Warrington's trying, but Wood is leaning on him. Warrington keeps smiling. I think he knows Hong Kong, Lancashire, Brazil. Greenock, Scotland. We've got Tony. Poland, damn. All over the gaff. Yeah, it's another Warrington Wood round here, the last 25 seconds for me. Warrington looks resigned to it being the end. There's a double right hook that lands for Warrington there, though. He finally gets something going. 15 seconds left, but it's too little too late for Warrington for me. It's a clearly Wood win. There's another hook for Warrington there. They have a big hug. Leigh Wood was boxing well that round, but Warrington did land some good hooks at the end there. But I'm going to go Leigh Wood for the last round. So I scored it 190, 109. We got Oslo, Norway. We got Londoner currently watching from Ghana. Hell yeah. Worcestershire. Leicester, UK, Crimson Jackal. Get your scores in the chat, people. What did you score that? What time? I'm just going to check what time Garcia Barrios starts. Oh, so the stream has actually started. Okay, so maybe 11 is a good time to go live. I'll have a look anyway. You can see Ade on stream with Coppinger. Do you know, I had a thing recently, guys, and you may not agree with me, but I've seen Coppinger's being used as like an on-stream analyst, and he's not a former fighter or anything. And I was sort of worried that like not being a fighter would mean that I would never get jobs as an analyst. But actually, if Coppinger can get a job as an analyst, I should be able to at some point. So, yeah, we'll see. I think I've got a better tactical brain than Coppinger does, but Coppinger's got more connections than me, obviously, because he's got all those inside scoops and whatnot. By the way, people, while I've got you, please join me for the next stream, Barrios Garcia. I can get you a discount, so use Henry7 at checkout if you want to buy it and you're a new subscriber. We're just waiting for the result of this one. Also, if you haven't watched my Conor Ben video, then please after the stream jump over and do that. It's a full summary of the situation and all the details of the deal and whatnot for Ben to go to Zuffa and leave Eddie Hearn. I've broken the whole thing down. And then what was I going to say? Yeah, on Monday, I'm doing the Violent Chess podcast with EV Boxing. We're going to be looking at Barrios Garcia. We'll probably talk a bit about this one as well. So yeah, lots to look forward to. There's going to be a post-fight video for Barrios Garcia, absolutely. I might mention this one in it, but I'm thinking I'm not going to do a post-fight video for this one because it wasn't hugely interesting. Yeah, glad you enjoyed the live, guys. Let's just get the result of this one, eh? And then maybe we can stream raid someone. Do you guys want to do a stream raid? Put a Y in the chat if you want to do a stream raid. And we can go and raid someone's watch along, if anyone's live. Try and pick a small creator. Who is live that needs some subscribers? They're reading out the scorecards right now. 117, 111, 118, 110. Yeah, okay. Leigh Wood. Yeah, very predictable. All right, lots of you want to do a stream raid, so let's pick someone. Who shall we stream raid? I don't know any. I don't know. I'm trying to find someone small that like I've kind of heard of before. Have you guys got any suggestions? I don't want to do G-Man because he usually ends his straight away to go and do his reaction videos. So I'm trying to find someone really small. Any suggestions, guys? Let me have a look at the comments. Asweki. All right, but just for the record, let's raid Lawrence Asweki. But just for the record, I'm not saying he's a small creator, and that's why we should raid him. But you guys want to raid him, so right, go raid Lawrence Asweki. Just jump in, just say I sent you, basically, and just give him a big up, show him some love. Lawrence has got a good boxing brain. So yeah, I'll put the link for his live actually in the chat, so you can go and do it. There you go. Go raid Osweki. That's the link for his live stream. Jump over there, big him up, tell him I sent you, send the love. We'll get Lawrence on the channel soon. I'll get him on the Violent Chess podcast for one of the episodes at some point. We've been needing to do a collab together for a while, so I like him. He's good and he's got a good boxing brain. Oh, has he ended his stream? Has he ended his stream? That's hilarious. Maybe we should do someone else then. All right, forget that. All right, we'll pick someone else then before I go. Sorry, guys. That was a bit useless from me. All right, let's get rid of that. Right, we need to pick someone else then. Who else is live right now? Who else is live? Boxing beats and rhymes. Go on. Go and do boxing beats. I mean, I actually do people like this channel? I actually don't watch boxing beats and rhymes, but I've obviously heard of it. No, let's do someone else. The problem is I don't watch any of these, so I don't know if we should be rating them or not. Guys, give me some recommendations. Who should we do? Because I don't know any of these. I don't watch these channels, so I'm not sure if they're like... I'm not sure if they're channels we should rate or not. Nah, Wade's got enough subscribers. I've rated Wade before anyway. There's no one really live, so maybe we just won't do it this time. But we can do it after Garcia and Barrios. Leigh would say he'll have a drink and a talk with Josh Warrington after. I can't see any lives. Do you know what I've realized? We've become the live stream channel for these fights, haven't we? Like 500 watching. Everyone else has got like 60. G-Man's got a couple hundred. It's pretty mad the numbers we're doing on these lives. It's cool. EMGM Sports, who's that? I recognize that name. Have I spoke to them before? EMGM Sports. Who is this guy? Let me listen to one of his videos quickly to see if I recognize him. All right. All right. Sorry, it took me a while, guys. New guy did a collab with G-Man. All right. Go and raid EMGM Sports, guys. Let me drop his link in the chat so you can do it. Big him up. Show him some love. I don't know who he is, to be fair. I'm not being rude. I've not seen his channel. I think he might have commented before and I maybe chatted with him, but I didn't know that was his channel. Anyway, go raid peeps. I'm going to end my stream now. I'll head over there as well, and I'll see what you guys are commenting. But yeah, go raid him. Big him up. And thank you so much for being with me on this live stream, guys. I will see you very, very shortly for Barrios against Garcia. And it should be good fun. I've got a discount for you. We can sort that out on the stream if you want to buy it. But I'm very excited for it. We obviously put a lot of research and time into that fight, made my prediction. So, yeah, hopefully I'll see you all there. And please do be there. I'll see you all for the reaction video for that one as well. And in the meantime, if you want something to do, go and check out my Conor Benn video. Eric Coxon says, big up Henry, you'll see me take the heavyweight division by storm. Give me a few years. Follow me on Instagram, bro, and I'll check you out. A guy called Henry on Instagram. But yeah, go watch my Conor Benn video if you haven't watched it yet, guys. It's the latest video on my channel. And go raid MGM Sports. The link is in the chat. All right. Have a good one, guys. I will see you all in an hour or so. Later.